Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Off to advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the Holy Suzerain of Mwindi and Insulinda. Definitely not your wife. You need to talk to her. Think of the historical knowledge you could glean. I don't know, man. What is the Holy Suzerain doing here? Something seems off.
Something is off. Hey, something is off. Where are you going? What's in the bag? Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown. Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag. Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of immortality. Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this.
She corrects the wreath on her forehead.
This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder. Silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway.
Your skin is holy and soft?
No, Harry. It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into...
Yes, let's not. I'm sorry I said that.
It's okay.
She puts no effort into making it sound as if it's actually okay. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
But that's not a very good way for things to be. I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day. I'm not gonna do that. I've been reading books. I got lots of new ideas about ideology and capital. I bought you this figurine of a headless fallen rider. But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it. Mass murderer or don't go. It's not a good way for things to be.
It's not. But
what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
That's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell?
Good for me where? In fucking hell? I'm not getting over it at all. You're right, I don't even remember who you are anymore, haha. Maybe I think I've reached the end of the investigation.
See? It just takes some time. For you, I think it'll take something like 20 years, maybe. It was hard for me too. I used to think I couldn't live without you.
She looks you straight in the eye. Her irises are light blue, flecked with green.
But I can.
It's not. It's just not possible. It's like eating rocks. You just can't do it.
20 years? That's so much time. You felt that way once, that you cannot live without me? With all my strength, I can't. It's like eating rocks. It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we can try again. Okay then, super okay. I still have other things I need to know. 20 years, that's so much
Yes.
time.
It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me?
Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
With all my strength, I can't. It's like eating rocks.
There is a silence. She looks at you, then over her shoulder, then corrects the wreath on the dome of her forehead. As you talk, it feels like chewing on gravel, granite, steel bars.
Okay then, super okay. I still have other things I need to know.
What other things? We've been through all the things, Harry.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
She looks at you quizzically. It does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're the X something. You're, point to your head, the morning. On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen regnant of the territories of Mundi and Inselinde and nothing else. You're the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that.
Fair.
I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
She breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh. You're the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
I should have stayed down. I should have gone even deeper to a place where I never met you, because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends for me then. This is so grotesque. Let's say nothing.
She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white flag. 1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What is underneath has always calmed you, centered you, made you sane. In your mind, you could still climb inside her bed. Still the only man.
On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen regnant of the territories of Mundi and Inselinde, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
I've been reading books. I've got lots of new ideas about ideology and capital. I bought you this figurine of a headless fallen rider.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
Okay.
Please don't give me any gifts.
She looks at the airport bag, then at you. But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it. I've been reading books. Mass murderer, don't go. I've been reading books.
That sounds nice, Harry, but I really don't want to argue about ideology with you right now.
This won't be an argument. It will be emotional and true.
You don't know what I found. There are these beautiful things that can happen, mysterious, below matter even.
There was a time I would have loved to hear about them. I would have hung on every word. I would have made you feel smart, just, hopeful. But now is not that time. Now we are in hell, and in hell, there is only the aerodrome. And boring disagreement.
Hear that? That's the sound of meaninglessness. Meaning, ideas, theory, all that has evaporated. Now, there is only dry silence. The sound of a mind made up. Just like 4 billion others. I am so sorry.
But you said I have a vast soul and you will
We
always
both
come back?
said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
She brushes a strand of white hair out of her eye.
You need to recite it to her, for effect. All of it. No summaries. Yeah, put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage.
That doesn't sound good.
She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
You know what I mean. You left me a letter. Yeah, I'm just gonna summarize it.
Okay, Harry. Okay. It was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I'm no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool. Can't you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you, under the gown and that wreath. What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about? I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants, smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
A ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face, the octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think, were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me, talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
What now?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Don't let her. Don't let her go there. You should redo the topics. Go over everything. The things you didn't say before, too. Make it go on and on.
Don't go?
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
Wait, can't we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner. Hold on, what is there to do in Mirova? You don't want me to let you go? Not really. You asked me not to. Okay, I understand. Not silently like a martyr. No, actually, wait. I need to see my list again. I'm sorry. Where's my list? Wait. Honestly, it's probably healthiest to just let her go.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Mirova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness, after leaving you the first time, so long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Alright, now, I think we're gonna wake up now again, right? Yeah, there we are. And Kim is here, that's very good. Now we can inspect stuff again.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Let's solve the fucking case. My sleep was deep and invigorating. Try to cover up the blood seeping out with your hands. Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim. Swallow the blood and conclude, let's comb the entire island centimeter by centimeter. That's the next step in the task chain. Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that. Let's swallow the blood and say we continue.
Okay.
Rest in the flag tower. Task complete. Very good. How many? Yeah, we have 2 points now. I'll keep them in our pocket now and use them when we have a need to.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Let's sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife, widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Does anything stand out as unusual?
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly light reading.
Look, Kim, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful. Look, Kim, deranged commie rantings. Look, Kim, downbeat dribble for people who can't get shit done. Look, Kim, a book, left wing, I have no comments. Do you? Sure, let's go with the communist option.
Yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
A student in the apartment building seemed to have some as well.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Critical theory books, what do you think this means?
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Alright. Anything else? Ah, there's rags here, maybe clothes. That's a fallen arrow shirt, plus hand-eye coordination. I'll take it. What do we have here? It's a scarf. Army surplus winter scarf, plus 2 empathy, minus 1 composure. I can take that as well. Very good. Let's walk down here now. There's some magnesium, very good. Money and more magnesium. You can always use that stuff. What does this have to say? This great blast door must weigh over 10 tons. Rust peels off it. This is where we came in. Okay, do we go here now? Careful, these stairs have collapsed. Yeah, sure looks like it, yes. What do we have here?
Green paint flakes off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Let's run the fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is this then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out, they terminate here.
Could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
Okay, we'll first push the light interior
The
button.
lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle, a dim ambient orange.
Slide the radio dial.
The dial slides under the glass, dark and silent. Restoring electric power has not breathed life into it.
And then let's push the emergency
The
open.
blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Very good. So we couldn't have gone out there anyways. Alright, that gate is now open. It's still opening, okay.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
After you.
What is there?
I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. The wind picks up, then dies down again.
I'm scared.
Don't be. I have a gun.
He takes out his sidearm, checks the barrel, then holsters it again. I also have a gun.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
Let's go then. Okay, but first I'm gonna check this side because that seems like story progression. This hatch is jammed shut. Okay, and outside here. Firing slit, you can't see inside. What do we have here? This must have been a direct hit to take out a huge chunk. Such a huge chunk. This time I won't walk into the water. The reeds sway strangely. No, it's nothing. Anything out here? Or was that mostly just for the dream sequence? Which would also make sense.
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in with a bottle in your hand.
But it's cold?
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth.
No.
Yes, 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 yes.
Raise our sight.
In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
A bottle in my hand?
Always.
Why?
Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you.
I sure hope not.
Where it has always been. In front of the video rental, on the corner, at the crossing. Smelling of tutti frutti and betrayal. Maybe you know it's going to hurt.
Let's shake our head. Get that thought out of our head real quick. The chain. The winch is broken. Rust has eaten what remains of the chain. Okay, just a reminder of our dream. Where's that? Oh, okay, good. The marker is done. It's gone, I mean. Let's click those that to make sure that we don't have any more notifications on there. What does our current jacket do? Esprit de corps and shivers, okay. And oh wait, that's a shirt. Physical instrument, and that one is hand-eye coordination. It seems like a bit of a lateral move. The neck, inland empire and volition. That's empathy minus composure. I'll keep it the way it is for now. Alright. Let's head through the big door, I suppose. And see where it leads us. Water rushes below. Far down below. Okay. No more delaying it. Let's go through the big gate. Anything else here? No, just that. Okay. Anything over here? That just the way back in here. What's that up? Ah, come back. Small white flowers blossom all around you. A rubber dinghy. It's deflated, broken. Okay. There's a person. The air smells sweet and scary somehow. Nothing else, just the fire guy.